something that I never ever got round to finishing, which was to make
a press plate. Right. So we're over here on the operating table at Gemtrek and Associates. The 2 horsepower motor has been sterilised and dressed ready for surgery. So far we've looked at a nice little bearing pulley here, but it's not quite got the meat to do it. However, now Mr. Whitham has pulled out the big guns. He explains that this is something that he was in the process of manufacturing, hasn't yet finished. So, we shall see how this progresses. So I was copying crap for having a stable camera footage angle, so I borrowed a Vertex micro stand. We'll see how we go from here.
choose a micrometer stand.
Yeah.
I don't think people would know what a micro stand is.
A micro stand. I should probably use the full term, yes. Geez, words like that, it sounds like it's my turn to buy the beers.
Well, this may or may not work because of the fact that this is not a full plate. I did in my earlier days make a puller like this.
We could probably put a
and what I did was I welded 2 nuts on here.
Yep.
And sorry, I didn't. I welded a flat bar
yes.
that went up like this and around and down with a bolt on it,
yep.
and then we used it as a shock puller.
Oh, yeah.
And that worked quite well actually. But that's. I'm going back. You know, a few half centuries. Yeah, right. Go on. If you insist on winding it, you. About time I took this out and machined another double on the end of it, or put a ball bearing in there or something.
Yeah.
But you know, it can only be when they get desperate.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. We're pretty close. We're almost there. Ah, I'll tell you what. If we move, no, don't go any further. If we move this upper hole to the almost upper hole, central station.
Enough hands there?
Are we there yet?
Nearly. Oh, well that matches the other one, you've already done that one.
Yeah, you can see it was a bit lopsided. Now we're going to go the other way with the screw, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now what we might do is just grab one right on that joint.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe this joint here. It's not those joints that people are thinking about. Bad people.
Oh, I don't know. There's a reason and a place for it.
Up. Hold on. Okay, go for it. See how strong you are. You might be able to open it up yourself. Then you hold on to it.
Hey, look at that. She's given. Oh yeah, you want to hold it. Which way are you turning that way? So this is called Archimedes' principle. Let somebody else do the work while you go and take a bath. Oh, check this out. You don't need a stand-up desk, you need a sit-down fucking work table. You might have taken it out of frame, Bruce.
Sorry?
You might have taken it out of frame. Our trusty viewers may not be able to see down that low, they'll just see this spanner spinning around.
Oh, it almost hit his foot. Oh, I don't know. I can't see the frame, I don't know.
That's because I had those Australian safety thongs on.
Right.
That's looking pretty reasonable. Alright, that's off, I reckon.
Okay.
Fine. Fine, yep. We've got 4 minutes.
Huh?
Time. 4 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
Pulley removal. Done. So, that, friends, is how to mess with the best. And probably give it a bit of a tidy up.
Have you got in the frame the used to running?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just to show.
Oh,
So
yeah.
sometimes I use this. I can't see the frame there, but
No,
sometimes I use these plates of on the press, on the arbor press or on the main press. It's just a handy thing to have
yeah.
and easy to make.
Bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant.
So
Job become done.
now what you want to do? What you want to do?
Just clean the shaft, I reckon,
Oh right, okay.
so that it's not.
Get rid of some of that snot. What's all of them, mate?
I should probably just turn it on and let it spin at 2400 RPMs.
Oh
and
yeah, why not?
hold
There's
some-
some kerosene with a little brush there somewhere.
Ooh,
There's always some somewhere.
I can see the acetone.
Maybe outside here.
There's brushes over here.
Over there, near the welding bench or something.
Smells a bit like kerosene.
Huh?
Smells a bit like kerosene.
No, that's paint. That's with the paint. So take one. There should be another one here.
Just long flow.
No, we'll just throw some more in. Yeah, that's got paint. Yeah, tarmac. Right. That's turps actually.
Oh, that's true. Jeez. I'm losing the sense of smell. I can't tell the difference between turps and Kero.
Well, you get all the turps in it.
And on the Kero. Better buzz from the Kero than there is from the turps, I'll give you the tip. Alright. So. Hey! Bozo. So what else is news, Mr. Whitham?
Like a new pin.
Nice. Bit of emery and with a polish. Might put it on its side.
You hold on to the shaft.
And what about the end, sir? Still dirty, mate.
Where?
And where the pulley's got to go on. That's the hardest bit.
Always put a file on there. That's always where it gets bruised.
Yeah. Is that what they call it? Getting it bruised?
That's it. You got it the first time. Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
Yeah. In amongst your collection of nuts and bolts, back from before the dawn of time,
BA.
would you happen to have
Probably either Whitworth or BA.
a matching head to that one? Because I'd like it to look pretty as well.
I'd like to look the part.
Yes, please.
Now there is a possibility. And we may have amongst this box it says mixed.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like 3/16 to me. It's even bigger than a regular BA. I never know. Look down here. That's not going to work. Since the dawn of time, you reckon?
Well, a bit before that. I think that motor's probably before the birth of Christ.
I do have some bits and pieces that have been come out of English electrical stuff.
Yes.
And that's not that either. That's not that either.
No.
So let's have a little look.
I'm expecting you'll end up somewhere on the floor of the old factory. That's where it ends up. So that will have been demolished and turned into scrap a while back.
Actually, it looks more like quarter BSW.
Yeah, you're right.
Very close to quarter BSW. In fact, you'd make me a liar if you said it wasn't. But the question is, do we have one in here that may resemble what you're looking for, or do we have a pair that could replace that one? And then they look the same.
Quite.
How about two hexagon ones?
I can handle that.
Will they fit in
Inside
the groove around the cover?
Well, worst case, if they don't,
You once you get the lathe going,
I'll just
you machine them and you cut a slot.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the best I can do for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, look, that's better than nothing, and it gets me out of trouble. So I'm happy. Exceptional, Mr. Whitham.
Otherwise,
No, we can call it there, mate.
the fallback position. See, that's the other option.
Yeah, no, this is good.
You like. You're right.
I do like. Thank you. Yes, that will be bodacious, as they say in the colonies.
You know how many times I've resisted throwing this box of quarter-inch BSW bolts away?
Never. You would never do such a thing.
Well, when you've got to make room,
Never throw anything.
you've got to look
Bruce.
around and say, what am I going to cull next?
Never throw anything. To do anything other than not throw.
My father and I used to be like that, but when you end up with not enough real estate left,
So you have to go up, mate.
and
3-story.
the good woman refuses to let you close up the waiting room. Now, what do you want to do with this pulley?
Well, I've just tried the inside. So basically, instead of it being that way around, I'm going to turn it on this way.
Right.
Which gets me probably another 20 mils.
Now you've only got one belt up there.
At the moment, yes.
So how many are you going to go for?
Starting with one, and then I'll probably make another pulley to suit the revs where this is operating in its sweet spot.
Yep.
And I'll probably end up making two new sets of
So
pulleys.
you want to lock one pulley off?
No, because I need the one that's furthest out to reach where it is.
You might want to use this as a pickup for speed.
I've got a spindle tack.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No,
Because that's the one that matters.
Because it's going to go with the
But I think the inside of this could probably do with a bit of a touch with a reamer to bring it to this size.
No, I don't think so.
I don't want to have to hammer it on and stuff. Or even if I just use the rest of the bit of emery that you had a minute ago,
Well,
just to take the surface rust off it. It's just going to take a touch.
yeah. Well, what you have to do.
I figured reamer because that would make it round, according to the books I was reading. You got to flat this wheel, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember I've got all this 400 flat tests. Here we are.
He's about 28 mils or less. That actually looks good. Yeah. Sweet. Just finished cleaning the key up.
Then if you've got the interference of the key,
Yes,
if this is a slide on, that should be all you need.
that's what I was hoping. It'll be close. Maybe a bit of lubrication will help it, but if you put it on that way, they'll have to bring it around to my mate Bruce to get it pulled off again.
Yeah, unless you've got a spiral reamer, I wouldn't be going down there with a reamer.
Yep.
With a parallel reamer with a keyway cutting it.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world, but
Can I borrow that one for a bit longer?
yeah, we'll see if we got one that's a little bit more guts to it. And you and Kerosene I've always good recipe in my workshop. Can you put that somewhere where I won't knock it over? You have
Kerosene?
to blame you again?
What? Does my reputation precede me, Mr. Whitham?
Now, will that work? Let's have a look there.
Hang on.
Just have a look here a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because you haven't got to the middle.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I went for both sides, mate. Look. I went for both sides.
Yep.
Well, did you get to the middle?
Yeah.
It's a bit tighter in there, I reckon. I was able to get to the other side just by turning anything over.
Okay.
So I can
Try
give that a
that
shot.
one. That's got a little bit more grunt to it.
Alrighty.
You'll probably find around the grub screw area will be the most not usually friendly. I don't know what I'm going to do. When you get this lathe of yours finally working, you'll probably never come here again.
I still got to get my mill happening, mate. So there's at least another week's worth of crap.
You're getting close.
Yeah.
So we can smell it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
So I wonder if there's a bit
I've
of...
just making a new one of these up now.
Oh, nice, yep.
This will be yours, but I need one up to the next.
Yeah, that's always the place where it gets pressed about. Yeah. You bring that before, haven't you? Oh, once twice. I'll be back.
So key is good. That's a bit better. Bit of lubrication. Lovely. All right. So, look, we'll probably call that done. Do the final fit up on the bench so I know exactly where the motor pulley wants to be. Contact. So, what not to do with a cast iron pulley? Drop it on the floor. He has survived the trip, however. No. Something about halfway in, she's not happy. But not a problem. So
Now,
well, Mr. Bruce.
How about putting a second rub screw in there?
I don't have a problem with that at all.
How to take it off? Wow, that's, Now we'll need it because the keyway, you need to lock that keyway in.
Yes.
Why we've never done. So put it up in here. Let's see what size the hole is. Maybe it has got a thread in it.
No, it's just a smooth hole there at the minute.
Just a blank hole.
Blind hole. So that's bigger than the
Quarter.
square. So
Almost.
it's a bit slippy, you reckon now? Bit slippy now.
Yeah.
Ah.
I overdid it.
Why?
We want to have these things so that you take one of my persuaders there, or the Bozo repellers,
Yeah.
and then knock it on. It was always a good thing to do, but that's okay. If our keyway is neat, it'll be fine.
It is
And
neat.
for the sake of the fact that it's not going to be under a huge load,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. Now, it's been drilled for 5/16. Been drilled for a 3/8.
Grub.
It's an 8mm hole, and the closest we could do if we went for metric Yeah. So let's tap it to 3/8. Let's just see first of all.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Indeed. Thank you.
And that's not going to fit. However, all is not lost, I think.
Only some of it is lost.
Remember whether it's 5/16 or 3/8.
You said 8mm, which is 5/16, isn't it? That's the whole size anyway.
It's a little bit bigger, but it won't matter because it's a secondary one anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Have you still got that drill there?
I'll put it back. Yeah. I'll pick that one up. Cheers. Alright, so we're drilling horizontally and vertically.
I don't think the camera can see much of what you're doing.
I just want to get the whole trailer, Mr. Whitham.
It's going to grab. I think it grabbed a couple of times. That'll do. Here we go.
Tap, tap, tap.
So you can see what a nut tap's for.
Tapping your nuts.
Now, primarily it's made for making long nuts, but I use it more for this sort of work.
Okay. So the reason I'm just checking this is because the tap's broken through the keyway now. So we'll make sure I don't break the tap off in the actual.
I'll keep eating the nuts and drinking the scotch while he's doing the work.
Yeah, that's the go.
Somebody has to do it.
And I'll keep being the apprentice and putting apprentice marks and everything. Alright, so
Now I suppose you want a grub screw.
well, only if your name wants to be attached to this work and it wants to not fail in spectacular ways. But hey, if you don't want to be associated with the job, I'll take your name off the video and you'll be safe. Clean it on the best shag pile, nice and neat. Grab a beer. Cheers, YouTube. So what did Santa bring you for Christmas?
Huh?
What did Santa bring you for Christmas?
Then,
You didn't?
no.
You missed out till next year, huh?
Yep. And probably the year after that as well.
Ah.
And you get hold of that camera of yours and we'll
Come up close and take some
show something here.
personal stuff. Alright. So, close up on the lovely tapping job.
On my hand.
Oh, here's Bruce's hand.
Right. Yeah, there's one type of grub screw. It's got that
hollow point.
hollow point.
Uh-huh.
Another type of grub screw you can get is this type here,
Flat face.
which is a nice little, it's reduced size there, and
Nice.
very, very good. It's got a good pressure point on it.
Yes.
And if it burrs over, you're still able to extract it out.
Yes, nice.
The other type is a ball type,
Okay.
ball type end,
Yep.
and you can also get them with a ball bearing in them.
Yes.
And another type is the
Serrated
concave one, but
face.
it's knurled.
Okay.
These are excellent for high pressure usage.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going to have one of these.
Hollow point. Excellent. I hear they make the biggest mess.
There you go.
Hey, check that out.
If it's too long, I'll give you a shorter one. Always a good thing to have the sizing of your of the Allen screw to be below the surface, so that the weakest part of it is where your Allen key goes in, and if it's sticking out, you're more likely to break it and make it more difficult.
Okay.
And then you have to use my my services to get her out.
Okay. And so with the square-headed...
All below.
Yeah, okay. So inside, so it's fully supported by the walls as it's trying to apply pressure on the release. So what about these old school square-headed type? What's your-
Square head types are something that's totally different, yeah. This is the old style. Well, you can still buy them to this day.
And it'll just shear off there, right?
Yeah, it could just shear off there, but these are very good. In the old days, they were used a lot. When before Allen keyed heads came into the folk, but you'll find on all old machinery, vintage machinery, they still use these, and I'm quite happy with them actually.
Yeah. Well, I've heard them called torque fasteners, because basically you do them up till the head snaps off and it won't come off. Where are you going with that?
I like that one.
Where are you going with that? That's mine.
Huh?
Where's it? That's mine. To the other side.
I've souvenired it. Go
Yeah.
on the road now.
Bloody hell. Stop, thief. Alrighty, so not only did we get the pulley off, we made it suitable to put it back on again. What a win. Okay, so...
I've actually got one like that, but mine's longer than yours, so I'm going to keep it. So you can have yours back.
Okay. So that's back. Now you said it shouldn't be extending quite as far as it is, I think. Does that mean we need a shorter one?
Yeah, we should. It would be better to put a shorter one.
May we please have a shorter one, Mr. Whitham?
Let's have a look and see if we've got a shorter one.
Does that mean it needs to come out? Ah, geez, I'm learning so much today.
All right.
I'm learning so much today. Oh, check this out. Mr. Get Her Out has Get Her Out fingers. Doesn't even need tools. Just uses the magic of the force.
My late father used to say it's all in the way you grip or bite your tongue. So if you grip your tongue, there you go. That's better.
Sweet. Hey, that looks fantastic. Yeah. Goes all the way in. Sits below the deck, as we just learnt from our esteemed Mr. Whitham. Which means when we try to take it out again, we're not going to strip out the hex. And we'll just break this one off instead. Lovely. Thank you very much, sir.
To over tighten them. Now, quite often people think that, like everything, is the same. Like your T slot nuts and that sort of thing. We put a huge amount of pressure. You really don't need to.
Okay.
Just like on your vise, if your vise is good,
Yeah.
you only need to nip it. You don't have to just put a 2 foot bloody piece of pipe on it and pull it like that. The same with
Okay.
these.
Yeah.
If everything slips on neatly, it's all good. If you want to, you can put some Loctite in there, clean it up and put some Loctite in there.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'd be wary of over tightening any of these things, because you've got to take it out one day.
One day.
But the thing is, with you've got an advantage of having the cast iron. The cast iron never binds like
Yeah.
steel to steel or stainless steel, where it can really be a problem
Yep.
later on to remove it. But with a cast iron, you generally find that you can, even after the years, you can get it out.
Sweet.
But steel and steel is a different story, because the cast iron is softer.
Mm.
Doesn't mean to say that cast iron doesn't weld itself together at some
Yeah.
stage as well.
But the graphite, I guess, helps a little bit, the carbon.
Yeah, well, I suppose you could say that, yeah.
Super duper. All right, I'm going to call that a job well done. Thank you, sir. Till next time.